It's another beautiful day, for which I worked at a desk inside most of it. Oh well. It's definitely feeling a lot more like fall. Like it suddenly got very chilly just 2 days ago. And something I learned last night, I stand corrected from yesterday's video, is that this haze and orange actually is from the West Coast, even though I'm in Pennsylvania. That's where that's coming from. So it's fascinating. I didn't know if it could get that far. The little native asters are starting to bloom, and the teeny tiny little bugs are really happy about it. I tried to throw some of my oh, there's a rabbit. One rabbit. I tried to throw some of my radish seeds in here so they look a little scruffy. There's still a bunch more of planting I need to do. You look skinny. There's too many rabbits and not enough food, so that might be why. In the way of planting, before things get much chillier, there's still a bunch I need to do. I got all those seeds in the fridge, but they shouldn't dry out all the way. And I've got the rest of this retainer wall to do. I've got, a few things to move around, especially these pots here. They won't survive the winter in above the ground setting like that. They need to be sunken pots into the ground, but the rabbits are going to destroy them. So I need to figure out how I'm handling that. And, harvest some rhubarb, I guess. I love the perpetual rhubarb. It's so great. Probably trim my hardy kiwi again. Keep harvesting the beans and the raspberries as they come in droves. And we're finally reaching tomato season, I guess. These really didn't grow much, these ones. Those are the ones I got at the local hardware store. And then the one over there didn't do anything. There's a little tomato plant right there. I did pull some of these seeds for the birds and put them in their sandboxes to help them kind of fluff their own sandboxes up. Gotta take my food in. It came. But I covered my address so I don't have to play around with blurring. They were very happy. I took some of this off the top. Just came right on in here. And in it went. They are really liking their heater. I do think for the wintertime I will probably set it up so that it's actually got a hook in here. And you can see we do have a exhaust port up there so that their air doesn't get all stanky. But I do think that having them in the sandbox and heated in this enclosure will be the best for them, as long as they can still get to their water and food. They'll be fine. Huh. They are a little more than 3.5 weeks. Their day of the week for hitting an even number is generally Saturday. I mean, Saturday, Sunday, depending on which egg hatched when, because it's several different babies. But, yeah. And then these guys over here, they got seeds in their sandbox too. Huh. Hi, Roosty. I think I want to replace that sandbox with a metal one too, because the metal one's going a lot better for the babies. And I could also bend it probably to fit into that alcove a little better. Yeah. I gotta get the seeds in the ground because that's how they stratify. Native seeds a lot of them need to be exposed to a period of cold damp, and you don't have to do that in the fridge. You can do that with nature. That's how it works in nature, is it just falls into a cold damp wintertime, and then when it warms up, it's ta-da, stratified, you know? You get a little less of a germination, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Really hoping I'll get some. I'm supposed to get some hazelnuts already next year, even though I just planted them this year, so that would be really cool. And I would love to see some maypops next year too. Yoink. Looks like I really need to chop down some inkberries though, because whew, I'm gonna have a dense forest of inkberry if I let those all just drop. Whew. Oh, we got mowing. It happens. Haven't gotten anything good off of these this year, these thorny ones. Just the thornless ones have done well this year, probably because I didn't mind having them in ground and allowing them to spread. Like, that's the main difference, is I don't like letting thorny things spread in my garden. So I am pretty harsh with them. Probably need to fertilize that and all kinds of stuff, you know. Maybe even trade out, redo some of the soil or something, I don't know. But this was actually a seed originally, this autumn blaze with the bumblebee in it. Not bumblebee, that's actually one of the neighbor's honeybees right there, gorging itself on autumn blaze sedum. I did notice on campus that there are some yellow sedums that are about this tall, and I think that might be our native stone crop, because they have been planting so much native plantings on campus. I think it's great. I mean, the more native plants that are in the cityscape, the better. Help support the wildlife and rebalance the ecosystem here. The swifts are diving through the sky this time of night, trying to figure out where they're sleeping. And everything's pretty hazy. I don't know. My sinuses are irritated, but I'll be okay. There's another one the pollinators love this time of year, snakeroot. Not good for having browsing animals like horses and cows, but fine for embankment stabilization and pollinator support. So I do hope you're having a really good day and taking care of yourself and staying safe and stuff. And I hope you enjoyed this tour of the cliffside. This is Permaculture. Take care. Bye.